So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, we are back somewhat. Welcome to August. That's right, I took over a month off, like 45 days or 46 days. I don't know how long it was. Look, I didn't plan on doing this. It's just my brother came over from the UK, spent a bit of time with him for a couple of weeks. It was a lot of driving, and I don't normally do a lot of driving. And like the days went by, and I just had I'm talking zero. That doesn't look right. But I'm talking zero interest in putting any content out. And I know I felt bad for you guys because some of you do enjoy watching me blabber on a load of nonsense. But I just didn't have the interest. And if I lose the interest, guess what? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to force myself to put out content for the sake of it. So I just don't roll with it. Now, we've got news, right? EAFC 25. I've seen the trailer. Hilarious. It's just EA. Just trying to, please folks, stop buying it. Stop buying EAFC. Seriously, you don't need to buy it because it'll probably be free in a few months' time. But anyway, I'll have a separate video on that one. eFootball 2025, right? Whatever's going to happen with that. Master League, don't even ask, right? Because I can't see Master League. Master League, by the way, is not even ready for eFootball. I played it the other day for the first time in a long time, and the AI are so bad that every team feels the same. Every player plays the same. There's no player ID in eFootball, hardly at all. So I really do not think Master League is ready to roll until they fix the AI. That's my thoughts. PES 21, folks. The website, all that fun stuff before we dive into this man of the match gameplay that I've got as well. So it's pre-alpha. Don't get too excited because this game's a long way away. But look, I'm going to get back to everything. I've got to start stepping my game up because look, Man United are making some traction, right? They're buying some players, even though Euro has just got injured. I mean, come on. But I'm really quite intrigued to see what Man United do with other players in the transfer window. So I'm definitely going to do a Football Life 25 or whenever it comes out. Full on Man United, brand new season, brand new players. Maybe we'll even use the Master League mod that Pog Champion has for something different. But anyway, we will get into that, all right? So a lot of content will be coming. We'll get back to it. Regarding my Man United Master League, I do want to finish it off. So I'm basically going to say we'll finish it off, and then we'll start a brand new one once everything is good, and we can just dive into it, all right? So anyway, that's the gist of it, folks. I took a break. There's nothing else to say. I'm just not happy at the end of the day with the way that society is, the way that gaming is as a whole, and it's all just money grab. That's what it's become. So anyway, I'm going to play this video. I am going to, I'll read it to you so you get some sexy voiceover because there's a little story here. So, man of the match. In my life, I've learned that things don't always work out the way you wanted. I've learned that even if you've watched your heroes on TV, you can't always become one of them, and we've all tried. I've never stopped me from imagining my face on the screen or hearing the fans chanting my name. This is kind of cool, though. Well, you know, life happens in dreams. Dreams are meant to be broken. There he is, Taylor. But who knows, maybe someday I'll get that second chance to be on that pitch. To hear the fans, to relive that dream I once had. Any more? To be... And here's the bit of gameplay. It's very small. And we'll talk about it. The man of the match, which is obviously the name of the game. So that was pretty much, look, it's pre-alpha, and there really isn't much gameplay to showcase. Now, you can join the waiting list as well. We'll talk about it a little bit more. So basically, let me just go over this again, right? I'll let this run in the background for you guys. You know, the whole premise of this game is an 11v11 multiplayer, avatar-focused, you know, living the dream style, right? So basically, They've got the avatar creation. So experience the early stages of our 360, as you can tell from here, face scan technology, allowing players to create realistic avatars. This technology is state-of-the-art, AI-based face recognition tech that will allow all of you to participate in the experience and not just play it. Facial expressions, right? When you look at them, a preview of how expressive our avatars can be, adding a layer of realism to the gameplay. The gameplay itself is a very brief look at the fundamental gameplay mechanics. We are trying to slow down the gameplay and advocate fewer solo moves and more teamwork. The current gameplay supports playable 11v11 multiplayer. Now, they did mention they're trying to make this game manual, or very much a manual type experience. That's what they said to me, just stating it. Now, this is the very small bit of gameplay, and as I mentioned, this is pre-alpha. Do not judge this too much. I will say the net physics, not bad, little flowy, so they got them down. But yeah, there's not a ton to really discuss, but complex fan personality as well. So in the video, let's just run it again. We mentioned our implementation of a complex fan personality system, and I'd like to expand on that. Other video games often represent clubs uniformly, with only the difference being the jersey color. However, in real life, clubs just feel different, as we know. Clubs like Real Madrid, Barcelona are different from one another. Man United and Liverpool, Bayern Munich and Dortmund each have distinct identities. This difference is largely because clubs are a collective of fans, each with their own unique personalities. In Man of the Match, we bring this realism into the game by spawning each fan with 6 layers of personality and inclination, each binding to their respective club. These individual traits aggregate and create a unique feel for each club, mirroring the rich diversity of real-world fan bases. We look forward to expanding this topic in the future. We are fully aware that there is much work to do, and this footage represents just the beginning of our journey. Our team is dedicated to continuous improvements, and we are excited to incorporate it as well. Now, they are aiming for release, folks, when they mentioned it, around 2026. So you're still like 2 years away. And yeah, if you look at the gameplay part, it is quite a way away. So, and they're never going to show you the actual more polished version as of now. As I said, this is pre-alpha. So, you know, if you look at goals, right, this is pretty much what goals look like, except a little less 3D. But anyway, that's the premise. That's the purpose of Man of the Match. Not a ton to say, but it's different, right? And something that's different, why not give it a bash? It's 11v11, it's online, it's avatar-based, and you kind of work your way through. So we'll talk about that when we get more info. Now, let's move on, folks. We are going to discuss, that's right, here it is, the UFL Beta. I do want to stream. I want to stream this game on Saturday, hopefully. I've got my Mac set up. I want to do it in the living room, on the PS5, nice OLED screen, chill vibes, and just having a little bit of fun. I'm not going to lie, I did quite enjoy the opening UFL Beta. Yes, it's extremely assisted, but I'm giving up on this whole manual thing on games because, look, these newer games that are going to come out, folks, they are not going to factor in manual too much. It's got to be pick up and play, and I get it. I don't talk about manual to brag. People think I talk about manual all the time because I'm bragging. No! When you turn the assists off, you get a different experience. People have even said that. Like, play eFootball with assists on and then turn them off, and you'll see animations, you'll see different things happening that you will not get when everything's assisted. It's just the way it works. But anyway, I'm not going to worry about talking about manual. I'm just going to try and enjoy the game. And judging from what they've been up to, they've done quite a few improvements for the game itself. One thing that Matty did mention. Remember Matty 10 from making the old sliders? Does a phenomenal job. He did notice this, which was a very good eagle eye. that from the free kick here, you know, these players are all acting like it's a free kick over here or something, or, you know, a free kick over here, and they're trying to whip the ball in, but they're not. I mean, you're having a shot. Generally, players wouldn't be running. Where are they running to? Off the pitch? So, those things are going to be ironed out. So yeah, that's happening this weekend, folks. August 2nd to the August of the 4th. Magical. And also this one right here. So just to go over a couple of videos, UFL have been doing some work, folks. They've been putting out some content. They've been putting out some videos. And this was kind of discussing the player management and also how kind of energy works. Now, I would admit, in the beta, I didn't really see energy being a huge factor. For myself, I felt like you could just play the same players over and over again. So maybe they've upped it a little bit more now. It's the usual premise. If you want to get the energy levels up, simply rest them, bench them, and tell them that they're not playing, and then get them back in the team. And whether that, I don't know if this is also for stamina as well. But we'll see. Either way, it's ridiculous that I'm looking forward to UFL more than any other game. I am. And purely just because it is something different. There's a big transfer market. There's other things to do. You know, you can unlock the different boots for different players. It's stuff that eFootball doesn't have. Even EAFC. You know, look, I can't do EAFC. I can't. I don't know how you guys manage to play that game with the gameplay that they have. I just can't. I know people are trying to get me to play it. I just can't do it, folks. I even tried playing, you know, the Euros on it, and it's crap. It just is. So yeah, UFL for me is a little bit more grounded. The players can dribble. I like games where you can dribble and you can do things with the players. All right, and then the final one was this one, which was quite a nice video, just to showcase, like, the difference of evolving. The evolvation. So yeah, July 2023, you can see the state of the game, right? Didn't even have any net physics. The goalies were pretty much non-existent. And then July 2024, it's looking a lot sharper, no doubt about it. And this goes to show you what can happen when you put your head down. You can see the player there glitching all over the place. Now, even the goalie's diving looks a lot better. Hopefully, oh, do you see that little animation there? Have a look at that. I'll tell you what, imagine the lino pulled this off. Look at that. Watch him, right here. Absolute class, mate. Sign him up. Huh? But yeah, I really hope they've toned down R1, right? The bending and the finesse finishing in the first beta was way too OP. So I'm hoping they've turned that down. And I'm, hoping the defending is still very manual. I did like that aspect. Yeah, I would like it to be more or less assisted. Yeah, I've mentioned already. I have to do it. It's in my DNA. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll definitely play this. Come and join me. I'll stream it. We'll have some fun. And yeah, we'll pretty much just get back to it. Let me know your thoughts as well, folks, on Master League. Obviously, I still haven't finished the season with Man United. Funny thing is, I have a Champions League match ready on my channel. I haven't released it. It's been sitting there for like a month and a half. But yeah, I do want to finish that, and then we'll start a brand new Man United season on Football Live 25, or whatever it's going to be called, if it's out now. I know there's an update coming out with a lot of new stuff. The website will be done. Everything in August is going to be... I'm aiming for August to be the month where I pull my finger out my backside and we actually get back to it. So anyway, hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Good to see ya. And yeah, let me know your thoughts as always. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.